Hatzad b'ma'aseh, what does that mean? Listen carefully. It says a person, heaven forbid, if he did avon, so we're saying different the steps of completely erasing that. Or so what is one of the steps? Yesterday we spoke about yagon. What's yagon? Regretting, I could have done so much more in that time of sin. What did I do? Today, he writes that the Ben Yonah in Teshuvah, Hatzad b'ma'aseh. You have to feel bad in the actual deed that you did. Now, listen to what he does. Listen to what he says. He says, Halev v'ha'enayim shnei sarsurei achetz. How does a person start sinning? How? How, Teddy? It's a person's eyes. Lev chomed, ayin ra'ah, lev chomed. The eye sees and the heart feels a pump. So therefore it says, like it says, Lo taturu acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem. So how do you have that kapara? So he writes, when a person cries, what was the sin, how it started? By seeing shtuyot. So he writes over here, Va'avon ha'enayim yechupar bidmaot. The sin of the eyes will have kapara through crying from the tears. It's always the tzar of the ma'aseh that you did. You want to mechaper it by that same limb. For example, a person spoke lashon hara. So now, besides feeling so bad in the ma'aseh that you did, I can't believe I spoke bad. I can't believe I spoke bad. I can't believe I spoke bad. The next time, first of all, you feel bad that you spoke bad. And the next time where it's really, really hard, first of all, vadai, for sure you can't do it. And even if you're in a safek, you're controlling your mouth, and you're not talking in that and yet, that will be ki'ilu e kapara, like he's saying, by the eyes. You looked at something you're not supposed to look at, now cry with those eyes, cry. How did I do something against my creator? How could I go against? So cry, that will be that kapara. Another way they bring down is, Ben Ish Chai says, Abal Koreh. You go read the Sefer Torah. Practice and the Kedusha of reading the Sefer Torah. You're using your eyes to the tzad of the eyes. What I do? To metaken. To do a tikkun of that. You understand what I'm saying over here? A person ain't non-kosher. Now, the next time he has something kosher and he has such a ta'ava to eat even the kosher, you can control yourself. You can control yourself. Huh? So already you're cracking out that lust and pleasure that you once had from the non-kosher kosher. It says the eved, the tzad, you have to have the tzad of the actual sin, the tzad, I feel bad, the actual sin. And now metaken it as well, besides feeling the tzad of the ma'aseh, do something in order to metaken that item that you did. Keneged. For example, I'll give you another example. A person, let's say, he was younger, he's a teenager, what it may be, and he was involved in bringing teens to a place he wasn't supposed to bring them to. Oh, let's go to the party, let's go here, let's go party. So now what you do, you have to go ahead and first of all you have to have a lot of tza'ar and you have to feel bad for that actual sin like we were saying in your hand. But another thing you have to go ahead is you should try to do. Since that you have that, we see that you have that koach. We see that you have that strength in order to bring people to the shtuyot. Now, metaken it by bringing people to the kedusha, to the Torah and the mitzvot. Bring them back. Back in there, bring that one to the party. No, now go opposite. Bring them. Come. Where are you going? We're going to learn Torah. We're going to the Beit Midrash. We're going to shul. We're going to the yeshiva. This already, in that situation, you're being mitaken in that inyan, in that situation. But what is it? It's tza'ar ma'aseh. You have to have tza'ar. You have to feel remorse for the actual deed that you actually did. Feel bad for that. And now, metaken it by doing something like we gave examples. I start crying in daylights out. Or like this example like we did. You brought people to Shtuyot, now bring them to the Torah HaKedosha.